The news now on BBC One with Darren Jordan and Asad Ahmed. It's 1 o'clock.
Tony Blair wins an historic third term, but Labour's majority is slashed.
And I've listened and I've learned. And I think I have a very clear idea of what the British people now expect from this government for a third term.
In a shock announcement, Michael Howard says he's standing down before the next election. Charles Kennedy says the Lib Dems vote has seen the birth of three-party politics. And a major upset in East London as a Labour loyalist is kicked out by the anti-war rebel George Galloway.
Later on BBC London News, Labour suffers in the capital as the Tories make gains in the marginals. And meet the new member for Windsor. The Conservative Party has its first black MP.
Good afternoon. Tony Blair has won an historic third term in office, but Labour's majority in the House of Commons has been sharply reduced. This morning, he said it was a tremendous honour and privilege to be back in government. He said he'd listened and learned from the British people and would now focus on their priorities. In the past half hour, after a third successive defeat, Michael Howard has announced he'll stand down as leader of the Conservatives before the next election. He said he wanted to do what was best for his party and the country. The Liberal Democrat leader Charles Kennedy said it was now the era of three-party politics and Labour could no longer ride roughshod over the views of voters. Well, this is the scene in Downing Street right now, where Tony Blair is back behind his desk. It's thought he's now making the final touches to a cabinet reshuffle. And Parliament still stands empty this lunchtime, but in just 6 days' time, 645 new MPs will be officially sworn in. After